What's up guys, Johnathan Buckhouse here, and currently there's a lot of safety talk going on my channel, and so today I wanted to give you guys 5 tips to help you avoid a collision. So tip number 1, guys, is use your head, your vision. Your head needs to always be on a swivel. You should know who's around you at all times. Now, skiers and snowboarders all have a blind spot, but snowboarders especially have a blind spot. The back of you is super bad. So make sure that you're always looking and checking your blind spot. Just like if you're driving a car, you gotta check your blind spot before you get into the next lane. The other thing with looking around and everything like that, when you're going into a crowded area and the lift is to the back side of you, pop over to switch. That way now the front of you is now facing everybody. You can make those eye contact, communication stuff that's needed to go through a very busy area. Now tip number 2 kind of ties in with looking around and everything. You have a blind spot. So ride the trees with your blind spot to the tree. That definitely limits the amount of people that are going to be coming behind you in your blind spot. So if you are a regular rider, your blind spot is going to be on the left side of the run. So skiers left. If you're goofy or switch rider, your blind spot's on the right side of the run, skiers right. If you hug those sides of the runs, not only are the side hits better for you, but everyone that's riding the run with you is now in front of you. Now, obviously, you're going to be passing some people on the run. So we got to cover passing because some collisions happen when someone's just trying to pass the other person. So obviously you got to watch the person, see what they're doing in front of you before you make the decision to just like scream by. Understand their turns, everything like that. And if you're looking around, you can say, this person's here, I'm going faster than them. There's literally no one to the right of me. I'm just going to go to the other side of the run, pass them, and if you want to go back, you can. Almost like driving a car. As well as for safety to avoid a collision, there are speeds of traffic. You got people that are going slow, you got people that are going like the whatever constant flow of traffic, and then if you go slightly above the speed of traffic, no one's gonna collide into you. That's when you take control. So I always ride slightly above the flow of traffic, so I don't have to worry about anyone hitting me from behind because I'm more worried about other people than myself. Because of the next 2 tips that we're gonna cover, these are avoiding maneuvers that will make sure that you do not have a collision. The first maneuver is just a change of direction. When you're really comfortable on your snowboard, this is a drill that you can work on to make sure that you at any moment can change your direction, and if someone immediately stops in front of you, you can go "Wah!" and go "Wah!" and you're not going to hit anybody. Now this move works on your toe side or your heel side, so whatever you're comfortable with, go ahead and you could just, and then you don't even really lose a lot of speed, and the person that made that quick stop or the obstacle that showed up that you missed, you can quickly get around it. The last thing, and every snowboarder should be able to do this, even skiers, is a quick stop. You need to be able to stop immediately. Even if you can't stop and you're gonna collide with someone, if you put on the brakes like this, when you do hit them, it's more of a bump or like a little nudge than a... So you can do this on your toe side or your heel side. I personally think toe side is quicker because then you can reach down to the mountain, put a little more juice into it, opposed to leaning back, slipping out and kind of sliding into somebody. But you should be able to do this stop both ways. Guys, snowboarding in control is literally the most important thing you can do on the mountain. You should always be in control. If you are out of control, you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Personally, I think speed does not mean you're out of control. I think control is very relative. Speed is very relative to who you are and your skill as a rider. But if you do not have these maneuvers, if you do not do these things, your odds of running into someone definitely go higher. So I hope these tips help you. My goal is to help you become the best snowboarder possible. And if you're broke off because you ran into someone or your pass got pulled, that's not going to help you become a better snowboarder. So I hope this video helped you. If it did, guys, hit that like button, share this video, help other people, not hit other people, because hitting people is not fun. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, because once again, we want to help you become the best snowboarder possible. Guys, Evolution merch is always linked in the description. And with that, Team Huckhouse, thank you so much for shredding with me today. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep evolving, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
I'm on top of the ocean, living like life ain't frozen, feeling my feet been chosen for something other than motion, yeah. Mama told me I'ma be somebody, I ain't never gonna need nobody, no, I ain't never gonna need nobody, no cliffhanger.